makes an Israelite getting all black? Pull his nuts off the shelf. What you know about that? I'll be gone for a minute, mama, when I come back. I'ma hit the streets with the bass off blast. Be a brother to my brother like we homies. Judging the look upon his face, he wanna stone me. But I'ma die hard, no more building Nakatomi. We the I.S.U.P.K, the one and only. Home of the truth, motherfucker, so we holy. All the other evil Christian life groups is phony. There's no homo, no baloney. You can love these heathens, irrigation and phony. We be raising awareness so you can say you ain't warm against 12 gauge and the 40 with 2 away with your shouting. Not to mention the chariots, even raising their glory. Don't get caught up in allegories, war is the category. Deep out the territory, born to be the top. Data's not an overstatement. Warriors 12, hit one west to the death of the white man and the rest of the heathen. Even then, I'm getting shock treatment. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. If you can't take no more, let's go to war. We in the war zone, we in the war zone. Where's your gun? Your how wish I would have your church building burned down for fun. There's a media blackout when you bringing out the truth, but every time digging every hurt a killing storm. He's the proof, the white man is the wicked. Not to mention Mark Storm's gun down. Robert Bryson, a fellow Christian, what's the mark of the beast? I forgave him the next day. You fuck with any of mine, it's gonna be hell to face. A 5 seconds delay ain't enough for correct unless orders come down from the top. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, one stop. All the crime we commit against each other has got to stop. We were given the planet. What the hell is the square block? Running around with your head locked. Chasing some beds, rock with the branches of power. That's how much it makes a kid for. The apple of the top, take them. Now I am for you the first to crack. I see servants on horses, they in the hope and the seat a lot. With the carcasses, it won't get a moment to even rock. You became ready to empty the pool, flip out the clock. Either give it your all or watch another take your spot. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. When you can't take no more, let's go to war. Don't play the whore, Yasha Allah, no more. Make a motherfucker bounce to this hardcore. Hebrews running up the wall, killers busting down your door. In the army of Christ, this is what we train for. Taking back the rainbow, no more food for your faggots. Push out is my covenant, it wasn't with you. Maggots of Christian is no different, all I'm giving up the backside. You became coming with the heavy dose of act right. Tell them how your last night, let it be your last night. Listen to the fight, broad take with a flashlight. Sticking to the hood on a pole with a wood with time breaks. Break the gap, when it's over, I twist to that. You can hate from the back, but we stating the facts. When it's empires falling in a maze of fashion and seller clashes, Israel should focus on his enemy. With your passion, that's your reaction to polygamy. All these damn women, bitch niggas wanna live in me. Who are scoring 10, and if I still have the energy to break a real back, both mentally and physically, yeah, how I rock the side. I'ma have my first infantry of law-abiding offspring to populate the centuries. I'm a grown man, so you kidding me? I told them separate from me, them see them crying for a remedy. As long as it's with me, I'm on fire like Timothy. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. If you can't take no more, let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. When you can't take no more, let's go to war.
Show yourself a man. And it's hard when you're building up your life. So,
I ain't at the die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Now we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't at the die to meet the devil.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep them cleaning. If any try to show you, make sure that you leave naked. He said, I'ma hold you down when problems pop up. How you got me moving this dope? Want me in lockup? He said, don't you want the Benz vertical with the top up? Yeah. Stop, bitch, you get in that kitchen, let it rock up. Bitches love the dope boy, especially when it's pop up. I know you know Ron. You the plug from by the block up? I'll tell you a little secret, make sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ron got a Lexus, crib in Philly and Texas. Tripping up Bahamas, Scott up and putting bombers. He fucking up them commas, be honest, he seen decent though. I hear you, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. Fat, he ain't looking too good, his knees are kinda slow. I asked him why the struggle, he got stuck up for his bundle, but them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble. He got the house and the mom in his living room. He said the fast took it all, he right back in the hood. I see you try to play me, you gave us crack in the 80s. Made us support our babies and making hoes out our ladies. I know you got me crazy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more than them cars wanna amaze me. I seen niggas shoot for the stars for being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you don't face me. I guarantee that you gon' regret it. Remember I said it. No, you could dead it. What you saying? I can't win? No, devil, nice try. So until we meet again,
I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. And we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't religious or superstitious. But we been getting fucked and put to the side like a mistress. Police patrolling why? Because prison became a business. They murder one of us and they start talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives matter when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we ride, they send the military in armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die martyr. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. When Christ return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with a side of Shakur. I changed my life, and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night, I look behind me and see flashing lights, patting me down. You got nothing that's me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I keep up my vice. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And Your Honor, why you gave our homeboys life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming out that he got a knife. He came from Habibi's spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's tripe, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. Ask Trayvon, Mike Brown, a Cock Gurley, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Alden, Sterling, Jaquan McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. And we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. I pray for the demise of the devil. Lord knows I despise them devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I pray to die every devil.
We got music going on. I hate that I don't get my notifications back. Alright, thank you for everybody in the street, man. My oldest two, and my oldest son. That's my youngest daughter right there. Y'all already know tonight, you know what I mean?
I think so.
Hey, take that out your ear.
Never better than legend. We keep this W with the wave good. We changing little fuck with wanna come for this open time. Niggas come with crackers like the lunches. Scriptures is the only thing that they keep you from punching. They
Lord Christ in the general than a humble soul. So now I blaze on the mic for correction, that's a blessing. I get on the tracks and take a number two. Cause these guys really working the law, playing Christians, get right, get hurt with the sword. Diamond in the coats, but you get it restored. So now making history, I grip the pen and record. Yeah, hell, yo, for real, I was borderline 6. I see why we destroyed them on saying 4 and 6. On to iniquity, scorn to a destiny. They going up to the devil, they get accepted. Walk with the attitude, this is why they sick it. Never knew the knowledge, but just say not Americans, I wanna know my history, and I'm not an African, I know what he did to me. Trying to tell me Jesus was the Lord, but they sick with me, contaminate water, and it's water really killing me. They lie to me, call it politics, breaking your jaw. I lie to them, they call it breaking the law. Now I'm facing the scriptures, looking for strength from the structures, so keeping knowledge in your head, and getting countries up on the highways and byways, Friday to Friday, living for the lives of my wisdom from the wise. I'm hot shit, and I'm old school with my midnight marauders from a tribe called Judah, and my nation known as Israel. Cookies out at Syria, and for them checking the box, Hebrew American, keeping traditions of my ancestors. Rockin' for the hate, can't touch us.
Well, I got Minnesota on YouTube.
Walk up in the spot, all of us. In the 7, it directly is all of the right. From the 7 down to 7, let's call it correct. And you better mind your business, will always correct the wrong moves. Jason got a part of the gun. Anything you ever learn was a lie, all policy. Him staying spurred of the cowards over poverty. Modern day slavery is hourly and salary. Keep your mind tied to the wickedness and hypocrisies and the philosophies.
What song is that?
Yes, ma'am. I thought you said,
Hey, two. You can hear everything. Everything I'm saying, that they hear good music.
I was gonna rip it harder, I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal, most vicious, and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one to stop me. Lyrics to the conqueror, and no, I'm Alexander, he's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody who's I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack 50. There's no one like I'm from Minneapolis. There's no one that can match me.
No affiliation, why they thinking this ain't for the baiting. We the real, they really imitation. I be contemplating why this ain't no like heavy rotation on radio stations. I just pray the Lord give me patience, cause I'm running rappers like my name was debating. Shit ain't on these rappers, 9 to 5 is my occupation. Bro, you come in with your best juice, you best bring more. Already told you I got the juice like the Rinthal. Already know what I'm about to do, bet your men fall. Everyone know that we got the truth, all your men falls. So false, overtaking our enemies. Moves calculated and orchestrated like symphonies. Smooth operator and bringing haters to misery. Top 5 list ain't shit unless you mention me. Yeah, that's why we don't associate. Fuck niggas make them more fuck niggas. Why they procreate? Why they overhate? But their time is short when the moment late. Let it culminate to they heart erasing and overtake. Cowards perpetrate like they little group is respectfully. Talking intellectually. All of you from reception. Faggots.
There's no one like I'm from Minneapolis. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want even children.
I don't want to congregate. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to fellowship. I ain't trying to build with you. Ain't I.S.U.P.K. Ain't the truth. Keep it real with you. Defenders to the faith. I got no problem on the years with you. All that bullshit, you can take it over here with you. Rather be a houseboy. Rather run with them field niggas. Show them to put it work. Move out and crush hills. Nigga, take a damn soul. Free life and make it live, nigga. No affiliation, so it's no one to compare with us. Took the Lord's laws and just added it for fear, nigga. Ain't for the body, cause you know that killer head quick to quick these bars. I'm on my crest, so bear with me. You spit cold, I spit blue. Don't compare sickness. You floss diamond, I floss French. Don't compare Dennis. U.P.K. We been the bullshit. We had Christian harm one of us. Pistol whip like the gun got a belt with it. I'm bred different. The competition just a bill. I'm fed different. I stood front line on them bills. I bled different. I'd rather be a corpse than a cow when I'm led different. Shit, I'm led different. Come through like a juggernaut, so don't get in the way. And we take everything serious. We don't play. I wonder now when they going shit, we make profits all the shooters like the NBA. You get slayed for switching sides, nigga. We ain't on the same page. Immaculate conception. These niggas bitch made. I'm sticking with the foundation where my bricks laid. You switch sides, I'd rather switch cage. You was never with us, nigga. Just know we on mission, nigga. Right hand hold the scriptures, nigga. Left hand hold the pistol, nigga. How you want it? You can get it spiritual or physics, nigga. Wrong wants to come against, so bring an army with you. No affiliation. When you see us, make the difference with us. No affiliation. When you see us, know we different, nigga. No affiliation. So no, you can't kick it with us. The wrong wants to come against, bring an army with you.
It's all good. Yeah, I called her. Check. She said, check the Hey, Shalom says, you know the saloon or you ain't been around? What's up? I'm glad you made it.
First breath I took, life too surreal. Second breath I took was the feminine strike, finish the kill. Influenced by might, with every sickness reveal. I won't pay back, fuck the dollar bill. Remain calm as the pressure build.
All right, so we good to go. All right. Hey, Shalom, Israel, Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Alatham Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah. To all the brothers, Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Alatham Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah. To all the sisters, this is the I.S.U.P.K. out of 125th, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. All right. If everybody could put your phones on vibrate or mute or whatever, you know what I mean? Just so there's no interruptions and things like that sort. And we're gonna get it rocking, man. Clap it up, man. It's been all type of things going on, man, in the media. You know what I'm saying? Especially towards our I.S.U.P.K brothers, towards Israel. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Towards Israel, but you know, our I.S.U.P.K brothers, man, we've been, you know, kind of forced to see that it's time for them to go ahead and recognize that we are the same people. Right. And that Commander General YAHANNA, man, has been correct all these years about what was to come. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that we are the same people, and it's time for us to join together. All right. It's time for us to join together and get into this one body, man, because that is the destruction and the end of the white man's kingdom. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just to put it out there, the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. That's right. You know, just first and foremost. Any problem that, if you're a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, any problem that you're going through, or have been through, it is the white man's fault. Your brother broke into your house the other day and robbed you of everything. Okay, it's okay to be upset at that brother, but the reason that brother did that is because that brother has been oppressed and beat down by this white man. Right. All right, that's what happened. Anything that you're going through, it ain't nobody's fault but the white man's fault. Right. So just blame everything on him. But at the end of the day, once you know better, you got to do better. Mm-hmm. Once you know the truth, it's time to do better. It's time to be stronger. It's time to get yourself to a position to where you can help somebody else and help a brother or help a sister just by your actions, just by your content, the content of your character. You know what I mean? Code of conduct, your morals, values, which should be grounded and rooted in these scriptures, in the law, in this brotherhood. All right. So, you know what I'm saying? It's been, I had got a few questions texting me. We're going to get into that. A lot of things been going on. It's been just so much. You know, I know y'all, you know, it's been last week and things. Just there's been so much going on, man, in the world. You know what I'm saying? So much going on in the world, so much, you know, the attack on our people physically, spiritually, you know what I'm saying, financially. Like, it's been blowing my mind. I couldn't, you know, respond, you know what I'm saying? But I've been able to watch and see, and it's been amazing, man. It's been absolutely amazing what's been going on. So we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into, you know, some of those things. I want you to get this story. Look up, it's called LeBron James called it the Rich Paul law. I think that's what he called it, the Rich Paul rule. Just another tactic, man. But I just looked at it, it's just so evil. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get some scriptures to talk about the tactics that's been put against Black Hispanics, so-called, like I always say, so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Natives. The tactics that's been put against us, man, to keep us oppressed. And this Rich Paul rule that LeBron James calls it is just another example of how, what you say, diabolical, how just conniving that this white man is, how subtle, and it's just disgusting, man. And so we're gonna get into it, and get into that and a few other things. I'm gonna get into this because if you have any questions online, YouTube, Facebook, if you have any questions, please type them in. Oh, and also share the content, share these videos. You know what I'm saying? Share the videos, man, because we tired of this hell. We tired of going through this oppression. We tired of being in want and need of all things. And we want our people to share this, man, so so we can wake up as much people as we can, and so we can get up out of this hell. That's why we do this work. You know what I'm saying? Because we actually love Blacks, Hispanics, and Natives, so-called Blacks. Right. We actually love our people, man, and we actually tired of this, and we actually doing so. We actually putting our lives on the line because we actually have brotherhood. Right. We put our lives on the line to do this work because we care about our people so much, and we care about getting out of this hell. So share this content, man, and push it. Let me make sure I even share myself. Let me see. Okay, there it goes. I didn't get a chance personally to go on the airwaves and give a big shout out to newly raised trooper Sataya Allah. Everybody give Sataya Allah a hand if we could. If we could, you know what I'm saying? Newly raised trooper Sataya Allah, the angel of protection. And we're gonna give another hand to our other newly raised little trooper, Tawala. Give him a hand, man. It's so fitting right now. It's so fitting for that right now because, like I said, I.S.U.P.K, you know what I'm saying, just got, they going through all type of hell. It's their time. It's their time to see that it's time for them to wake up and join together with their brothers. They just shot up at the Walmart. You know what I'm saying? They just shot up the Walmart, shot up all the I.S.U.P.K down there in El Paso, Texas. Brothers is down there just raising America up, making America great like they want. But that's just how evil the white man is. Them I.S.U.P.K right down there building houses, cleaning hotel rooms, cooking food, picking cherries and grapes and farming. Right. And they can't even go to the Walmart. Throw out. They can't even go to the damn Walmart. So that's one thing, and I hope since then, brothers and sisters are racially profiling white people. Right. Let's just, be unaware that these sisters, young sisters, if y'all could, I would like y'all to turn y'all hair wraps and cover this part of y'all head if y'all could. To Naya show the new young sister has what I mean. All right, but go ahead. You got a question?
I.S.U.P.K, that's them are natives?
No, I.S.U.P.K is the so-called Mexicans. Yeah, that's who's getting stopped at the borders. That's who mainly down in El Paso, Texas, just got shot up because they didn't pay attention to this devil that came down there and cased the joint out. And it's another thing that happened over in Dayton, Ohio, because the brother wants to date a white woman. Brothers got to stop dating white women. This man I got you. This brother in Dayton, Ohio, he just came with 100-round clips, body armor on, shot his sister who he was mad at. That's what you was gonna go to? Oh, his sister with the brother that was at the club, shot the whole club up, 100-round clips, because brothers want to lay down with dogs. You know what I'm saying? When it's all this beautiful Latino, so-called Latino, Hispanic, Native, and amazing Judite sisters out here. Right. That these dogs are just not qualified to tie the shoe, be in the same room as none of it. Right. It's disgusting. And this devil came and shot up the club for that dog. Right. Shot the whole club up for his sister because she was dating a white man. You heard about that, sis? Did you hear about it? And they you did? Oh, yeah, look, that's right, yeah. Maybe brothers to stop. Maybe brothers to stop chasing after these dogs, man.
Right.
Chasing after these devils. Because it's the devil brother waiting with a 100-round clip to blow your goddamn brains out.
Right.
They will get you killed and murdered.
Right.
Thus saith the Lord. It's not my words. I can get it in the scriptures. It's not my words. The wages of sin is what?
Death.
The wages of sin is what?
Death.
All right. The wages of sin is death. That white woman will get you put to death.
Right.
Thus saith the Lord. Brakatah Hawaii house shot.
All right.
You know, like that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's just so fitting that my brother, you know what I'm saying, he came in, you know, the Thawala, you know, was an Issachar brother raising up, you know what I'm saying, helping us to do this work, but it's just that time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Trump is showing us. That's my reason for loving Trump in office. Because he's showing the world how racist white people are and how the Issachar is our brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The so-called Latinos are our people. Just like the natives. The natives been over there suffering, you know, reservations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Them reservations ain't nothing but little mini concentration camps, mini projects. You know, it's horrible. The ones that's on them Mystic Lake casinos and all that, them ain't real natives.
Right.
Them is white people masquerading as natives.
Right.
But go ahead, brother.
Over there, South Minneapolis, you know, all my life, just being in high school, you know, having native, you know, Gadite friends, they call Little Earth, you know, the Proj, which is slang for the project.
Right, slang for the project.
Suffering over there like hell.
Oh yeah, so that's y'all know the little Earth. It's a little reservation up here in Minnesota that the natives is at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they do, you know, it's a little project, ain't nothing but all the drug dealers hang out over there. Because that's where all the fiends are. You know what I'm saying? Because all the oppressed people who need who can't go to the hospitals and get their prescription drugs, you know, which that's why that opioid addiction wiping out the white community like that is, you know, like it is because they get the prescriptions. You know what I'm saying? They get the prescriptions when they go to the hospital complaining about some pain. They actually get it. But our people don't. So they turn to the street pharmacists. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on in our communities. But like I said, the Lord is a just God, and he's allowing this so-called white man to suffer that opioid problem. That's why it's no longer a war on drugs. We have a treatment center. What is it called? What is that treatment center called? No, it's like national. I forget. The commercials be amazing. Like really. Now it's a disease. Right. They're suffering from this disease that is addiction. Also, when my pops was doing it, it was a war on drugs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and so you know, it's amazing. But man, that's why I love, you know, being in this truth and not worrying. Not pull up that scripture, man. The Lord didn't give us the spirit of fear. If you could, you know what I mean? Just being in this truth, man. Not worrying about that. Not sitting around worrying about those things because I know that the Lord is with me. I know that I'm keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So I ain't got nothing to worry about. I ain't sitting here running around scared and, you know what I'm saying, of nothing.
Right. Because
the Lord is with me. That's what the scriptures say. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, right?
Right.
But that's also comes with work, because the scriptures say what?
Work without. Say
it the other way. You not works, but go the other way. What you just say, just reverse.
Faith without works is dead.
Give him a hand, please. You know what I'm saying? Faith without works is dead, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you running around nervous and scared about everything going on in life, it's because you ain't putting in the work that the Lord requires, which is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, being a brother, being a sister. You know what I'm saying? Being a good, you know, person. You know, having morals and values, which we call statutes, you know, and commandments. You're following statutes and commandments. All right? But
I got that scripture.
You got that?
Come.
Oh, I see you got your name changed on Facebook. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, that's what's up, man. You said what? You got it? Let's get that real quick, man.
Right. 2 Timothy 1:7. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear.
Read that again.
For God hath not given us the spirit of fear.
The Lord ain't give you the spirit of fear. So if you run around scared and worried and all of that, that is Satan. That is the demon that you're battling. If you're running around scared and all of this, okay? Fearing. That is Satan. That is, you know what I'm saying, that demon of fear, that ain't of the Lord. All right? So you got to check that and understand that. Read that again.
Come. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear.
God ain't, our power ain't gave us the spirit of fear, man. Okay? So we had a, we gonna get into it, but you know, so did you find that story I was actually about Rich Paul? Okay, so yeah, we're gonna make sure we keep that. I want to definitely get into that. That's kind of the topic, you know, of you know, some of our, you know, the things that that we go through in this world, man. Like every time we try to come up and get out and help ourselves and do better for ourselves here, they try to come against us and bring us down. So I'm gonna bring up that story. I don't know. I ain't seen nobody kind of say, yeah, they heard this story yet about what has happened about this new rule. But it's so disgusting and evil, man. It just you know, just irritated the hell out of my spirit, man. But before we go any further, hey, man, pay your tithes. All right, this is the law collector all over the earth, man. We do this work. Pay your tithes, man. Go to I.S.U.P.K.com. All right, it's the commandment of the Lord to pay your tithes and help support this truth. You know what I'm saying? You're going to give all your money to the Arabs for their food. You're going to give all your money to the Asians to do your toes and your nails and for your hair and all of this nonsense. But you ain't giving no money to the priests and prophets of the Lord who put their lives on the line to make sure that black, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives are protected. All right? So you should count yourself very cheap and weak, okay? Because you ain't putting no word. Like I said, the scriptures say where your treasures are, that are where your heart is as well. I'm paraphrasing that. Right. All right, but if you ain't said $5, $1, a can of corn, if for you brothers think tithes is food, you ain't sitting no food in, no corn, no nothing. You are a disgusting liar, and you're gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? Usually you feel it in your finance, because a lot of people try to hold on to the finance when really, when you put that energy out there, when you put them tithes out there, things just come back. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord see that you have that mustard seed of faith. You know what I'm saying? That you put in that work with your faith. You're doing something about it. All right. But man, so no, it's definitely good to be back. And I want to get, did you got that scripture?
Yeah.
No, not that one. Well, no. Okay, we're gonna get into that one. So like I thought I said.
Oh.
So what I would like to get into is I want to get into a couple of these questions before I move forward. We had a couple of things. I got a question texting me about why do we say, you know, what's the significance, like about, you know, this book being black or something like that. I'm gonna have to look. Why do y'all say Christ is black and all the black people is black, all the people in the Bible is black? Like what is that? So I'll go get into some color scriptures just to, you know, get that away and show them that. And then I had got another accent about heaven and hell. And it was perfect because, you know, we've been going over bedrock U.P.K scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
So it just lined up perfectly. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into those. But if we could, I didn't mean to ask you about the scripture. I meant to ask you about that story. That's what.
Yeah.
So if you can get this story, man. There was a story. LeBron James called it the Rich Paul rule, his agent, one of his brothers that he done brought up out of the streets to be great. You know what I'm saying? He became his agent. He runs his Clutch Sports company. The brothers got all type of clients over there in the NBA now. He's agents for everybody. Anthony Davis and, you know, and a lot of other people that I don't follow as much as I used to. But this called me. And he's not a college graduate or anything like that. He's just a great businessman. He's been around abroad. He's probably took some classes or something and got the ins and outs of it. But he does an amazing job. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know about LeBron James has opened up this floodgate of giving the players the power over the owners of the NBA. All right, the players got all the power. They pick and choose where they want to leave, where they want to play. The money that they make, he told them, don't take no less money. Owners don't put a cap on the money that they make, so don't take less money to put in and say, hey man, if you want to win championships, take a little less money, then we can sign this and that person. Don't do it. LeBron he never takes less money,
Right.
and he wins championships. So he just been kind of showing them the blueprint of how to do this, which he showed his friends, and it trickled down. So the result of all this, because the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man.
Right.
He is such a devil. Read the story of the new rule that came out for ages now for getting young players. If you could read that, nice and loud, please.
Come. The Rich Paul rule is proof the NCAA knows its days are numbered.
Read that again. That part. One more time. Just say that part.
The Rich Paul rule is proof the NCAA knows its days are numbered.
AKA the white man knows that his time is short. That's what I heard. It was just so perfect. But let's keep going, please.
The NCAA Rich Paul rule is the clearest indication yet that the governing body of collegiate sports in America is terrified their stronghold on the amateur athletes who drive the billion-dollar industry of college basketball may soon be coming to an end. The controversial memo, first revealed last week, was a tweet that restricted.
Hold on. Just drive that second part again. Just read it one more time. Just in case they didn't hear it. Read it one more time, please.
First.
You don't got to read that second part. If you want to read the whole thing, but really that second part of the same thing.
Come. Yeah. The NCAA Rich Paul rule is the clearest indication yet that the governing body of collegiate sports in America is terrified their stranglehold on the amateur athletes who drive the billion-dollar industry of college basketball may soon be coming to an end. The controversial memo, first revealed last week, was a tweet that restricted who college basketball players hoping to enter the NBA could select as their agents.
Read that again. Just that little part.
Restricted who college basketball players hoping to enter the NBA could select as their agents.
As their agents, who should tell them.
Right.
Well, the agents are the ones who kind of help you move and groove through that world. Like, hey man, don't deal with this person, make this move, don't take that contract that's bogus, do this ad, building a brand. LeBron James is a brand. You see he run, LeBron James run everything moves how LeBron moves. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James left the super team. He built the super team first down there in Miami. Everybody thought trying to do that. He left the super team. Now he got one brother. Now everybody doing, hey, come over here with me. Give me one brother. Everybody taking less money. Everybody trying to build brands. Kevin Durant and doing all type of businesses outside of the NBA, doing movies, everything. But this was under the tutelage. He couldn't do it himself because of the rules. So instead of him doing it himself, he got his homie, made him his agent, and he can,
Right.
Boom. Like he found a loophole.
Right.
Through the system, which is perfect, which is what they've been doing.
Right.
Because all of them are their friends, all of the coaches, they all friends and family. Like, you know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be coaching the Luke Vogels and the coach of the Miami Heat, whatever his name is. He was a film boy. He never played in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? These is all relationships.
Right.
So now that the black man is, really taking over this whole basketball industry, they put this in. So they restricting these new people from picking their agents moving forward. What's the restriction? How did they do it? Listen to this. Keep going.
Under the change, college players, agents would, among other criteria, need to have a bachelor's degree.
They have to have a bachelor's degree now, not just, went to got a little business, thing. I went to a few business classes, got a little business certificate or something.
Right.
They got to have a bachelor's degree, 4 years, and get in debt from 4 years of college that a lot of brothers can't afford.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bro. You know what I'm saying? It blew my mind. It really irritated my spirit, man. And I'm like, Wow. Wow. But I'm not in the wildest surprise. It's just like the treachery knows no bounds. There's no end. There's like, when, you know what I'm saying? The basketball is ours. Basically, we didn't took it. Like, you can barely find a white man in basketball.
Right.
All the owners is them. You know, I wouldn't even count Michael Jordan because he is them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but man, you know, it's that they got to have a 4-year degree now. And LeBron James called it the Rich Paul rule. And I thought that was perfect, so fitting for that brother. He ain't in the truth. I send him all the content. I be trying to get him to click in and send some funds in or something. I didn't flood this deal with I.S.U.P.K material. Trying to get him to wear, just in case, you know what I'm saying? But he probably kind of Christian. I ain't seen there with no crosses on. He having lions and things on his chain and stuff like that. But who knows? We'll see. He real calculated. He knows the position that he in, so he moves a little different. Whatever. But I thought that story, man, with what's going on with Issachar and us, like the attack is just on. You know what I'm saying? No matter what level, on the poorest level, you can't get in the country running from oppression, you can't work to go to the Walmart and shop, can't go to the club and party. You can't even be doing it the right way. Rich, being an agent, doing your thing, getting money, being great. It's not like they made this rule for somebody who did a bad job at it.
Right.
They did it. You know what I'm saying? This dude actually did an amazing job at being an agent. Like an amazing job. Everybody wants to work with him. Go ahead.
So like sir, I think Jay-Z got like a little sport agency too, so is that going to cancel him out too?
Right, you see them moving forward.
You know what I mean? A lot of people been signing with Jay-Z and
Kevin Durant was one.
And they've been signing with LeBron. So now that's basically exiting the black agents out basically for all the white agents to get
Damn right. That's the point. Damn right. That's what the whole thing is. They seeing it coming. So they trying to stop it in the tracks. Like, you gotta have a 4-year degree. So I can't pick who I want to represent me coming out of college. You want me to play for you. You want my talent. And I can't pick who represent me. They gotta have a 4-year degree. Why? Because only reason because the people who don't are underprivileged people who couldn't afford to get a degree.
Right.
Who couldn't afford to go to those colleges and obtain that degree. That's the only reason. There is no other reason for it. They not bringing up no stories because it would have been out. Like, this is the reason why we making this rule, because these kids have been being taken advantage of. No, them boosters before they get to college, before they get to this, was all them white boosters who give them the money. And you be hearing them stories why they couldn't play in college because they took money from this booster and that booster. Them is all white people. They ain't been none of the boosters. Right. They ain't brought out no stories. There's nothing on that. Right. But the scripture I want to get on that was perfect for that is Psalms 83. If we could, Sathar, if you could get that, just because that's just the spirit of, you know what I'm saying? It's just in the spirit like that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's what they're doing against our people, and it's horrible, man. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely horrible, and you know what I'm saying? There's more proof of them just hating us. You know what I'm saying? Just hating us and not wanting us to succeed, not wanting us to make it in this earth. And there's nothing that you can do. You know what I'm saying? When you to a point where you can affect their bottom line, you know what I'm saying? Because us getting our friends to be our agents, that cuts out the agent pool. That cuts out a whole, you know what I'm saying? The NBA, just it's like in court. Like them lawyers, that you get the public, I like to call public pretenders.
Right.
That's what an agent is for them. Like, they come tell you, oh yeah, you can only take this much and get this. They working with the owners, taking underhand deals. Hey man, you get him to take this much. The money that he would have got, I'll give you a little bit more. You know what they doing. Right. But if you get your main man who you didn't grow up with from the sandbox to go in there and negotiate, he ain't taking none of that. Right. Because you didn't brought him from the mud with you. Like And so it's you know what I'm saying? LeBron James know what's going on. He just, say the right, he politically correct. He called it the Rich Paul rule. And you go look at Rich Paul to see where he came from. No degrees, none of that. I don't know, Jay-Z's background, because some of them big rappers some of them have went back and got degrees and things. So I don't know exactly, but maybe he hasn't. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he just came from, I ain't never heard about Jay-Z. But I do know he sold his portion of Brooklyn because he couldn't be a part owner and an agent. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he had to sell his piece of the team to just be an agent, because Obviously, it's a business move. So if you would sell ownership of the team to be an agent, you know it's more money in the agent that's more lucrative.
Right.
So that's why they attacking it. They like, he did it, Jay-Z, LeBron did it. This is finna be a thing. We gotta stop it some kind of way. How can we stop it?
Not only is they trying to stop the black unity too. They see black men coming together, supporting other black men.
Give them a hand, man. Give that brother a hand. 100% on point. That's what it is, a brotherhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What U.P.K, the I.S.U.P.K is built on.
Right.
That brotherhood of building your brother up. You don't gotta go get some white man to help have a conversation. Y'all can do that together. Right. Send him. You can have the agent title. Oh, I can't do it myself. I'm a player. That's the rule. Okay. Hey, bro, you gonna be my agent. Go in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Boom, boom, boom. We go in there together, matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? But he the agent. I'm just here. Right. Oh, the company is called Clutch Sports. Oh yeah, he the CEO. I guess, you know. Right. that's LeBron James. No, that's his. He the CEO. He run that company. Right. Like, hey, I just play ball. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, they see what's going on, man, and you know, but you gotta just see the systematic oppression that happens. That's why I started off by saying blame all your problems on the white man, or the devil that the Bible speaks of. Okay? Right. That's on the biggest level. So you on this level, you ain't getting the house loans. You ain't getting the car loan. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting it. You the first one hired, the last one hired, the first one fired. All those things. All right? So don't sit around and stress yourself out about being in a situation. Just know that, man, I'm the Lord's chosen people. Right. The Lord is, that's why. Well, let me go ahead and shape up a bit and maybe some of this get off. Let's read this scripture right here. I want everybody to listen to this scripture, man, because this is one of our scriptures that we read, man. But it was just so fitted, you know what I'm saying, right now. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O God.
Read that again.
Keep not thou silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God. Keep going.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Right, thy enemies make a what?
A tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel.
They have did what?
Taken crafty counsel.
One more time.
Taking crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel. We know about them crafty, shifty, what we call it, hey, snaky, and he's all crafty. I've been hearing that back in the day, like, oh, bro, on crafty business. We see your crafty business. You ain't pulling no wool over nobody's eyes. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, the scripture said to be, you know, wild as a serpent, but gentle as a dove. You know what I'm saying? Like I see, like we are the man of the Lord. We see and watch and protect and know what's going on. But we understand, you know, how to deal with people. LeBron know how to deal with these people. That's why he didn't say, he didn't go, oh, they racist against the black man. Da, da, da. Oh, that's the rich father. I felt it to the core when he said, like, yeah, damn right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And you dig into it, you will know what he means. You know what I'm saying? Right. But he goes, you know, he puts his sense in. I can't breathe. He do what he do. You know what I'm saying? But they not I.S.U.P.K because he ain't in the truth. Right. So you can't, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what can you say? Right. But man, read that part again.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against who?
Thy people.
Against thy people, against the Lord's people. Against the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and they've taken crafty counsel against us, man. Keep going.
And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Read that again, man.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Man, that is just the evilest thing. Like, we can't even be a nation. We can't have our identity. We can't know who we are. You know what I'm saying? The Asians is over here getting money. Chinatowns everywhere. Every big major city is a Chinatown over there, or big Chinese restaurants all over that no black people, who Hispanic, nobody works in but them. But ain't nobody tripping on them. They franchises things. You know what I'm saying? They got nail chops all over. They getting it. But you ain't. You know what I'm saying? We ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's crafty counsel. That is, read that part again.
They have said, come, and let us cut them off for being a nation.
They get to keep their names. You know what I'm saying? They got to keep their names, their yin yangs, and whatever else. They got to keep that. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't keep ours. So they took our name. We had to be called after their name, after the master's name. We had to be John's son,
right,
or William's son.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we had to be. We couldn't keep our Hebrew names and none of that. They wanted to cut us off from being a nation not because you're weak. It's because you are the absolute best. It's you are the favorite child of the Most High. That is why. It's because your skin absorbs the sun's rays. It don't burn you up where you need sunscreen. You know what I'm saying? Like you might, peel a little. People, peeling. The white man messed up the ozone layer, so we peeling a little bit, get a little peeling, but we ain't burning up. These sunscreen, skin burning off or nothing like that. You might get a little peeling because the white man is the devil and he's ruining the ozone layer or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you still good. He hates the fact that your hair defies gravity. You see what I'm saying? He hates that you stand straight up. You can do anything when his hair is just nasty dog hair that attracts fleas.
Right.
They hate that. They hate that you can jump higher than them, run faster than them, you're smarter than them, got all the great ideas that they had to steal. They hate the Lord for that, even though the Lord has given them their inheritance. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, they got, them running the earth, got by the sword, you know what I'm saying? They had their land, but what did they do? Came up against the favorite. You know what I'm saying? Even though they had everything, like they got their inheritance.
Right.
But if you ever go through a will thing, like if somebody dies and leaves a will, you will see so much hate. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Like the son that gets to the parent, or I ain't gonna say the child that the parent leaves the money to distribute, they hate that person because he trusted that son more than the other one. Even though they got something. There was something in there that said everybody gets their little. That's because he trusted you to be the one to do it. Go ahead.
Inheritance.
Inheritance. That's what I said. They call it a will. You know what I'm saying? You put it in a will. It is your inheritance, but the legal term for it is the will that was made, the living will. Okay. And they hate that son for that. So just because the Lord, gave everybody something but made us his favorite, they hate us, and they build up, a nation against us. You know what I'm saying? To keep us from what?
From being a nation.
From being a nation, thus says the Lord. They don't want us to be a nation. Because when we be a nation, we get great. We take over. We run the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't just be a part of it, we are it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they see it because they do the studies. They look all around the world and seeing everybody doing hip hop everywhere. Everybody still in our worst, they want to be just like us.
Right.
The world is going to rejoice when we run the earth. Because we still, we got the spirit of, hey, he came in here and shot up everybody. Forgive them, hug them. Like sheep. Like sheep. Like that's what the metaphor the Lord used for us. Like we were sheep that needed to be guided, and because we are the nice and tender, you know what I mean? And we ain't the carnivores, we ain't the predators.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't protect the sheep, they'll go off. And like even when you go to slaughter the sheep, they just lay there.
Yeah.
They don't put up a fight. When you go to slaughter them, they just lay there and like it's a rite of passage or something. You know what I'm saying? And that's who our people are. And that's why the Lord used us as the sheep and Christ as the metaphor as the shepherd. You know what I mean? Because we will be taken advantage of. We will be led astray. You know what I'm saying? Because we just the people who just got that big heart. We love and want to do all that. You know what I'm saying? But that was a perfect metaphor. You know what I'm saying, to describe our people. Because if you look at our state that we in, this is just like a sheep that can just a lot of our wander off thinking, oh, Christianity, hey, that seems nice. Oh, you confused. You don't know. You just like going rides and you a man. You just confused. So you'll believe some nonsense like that, just being a simple sheep. But once you get that spirit of Judah, that lion spirit in you, when you be talking truth, and land property, you understand that this is not okay. This is not thus says the Lord, and you take your rightful place in the earth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that's where we at, man. And so that's why I wanted to the salt of the earth. Yeah, damn right, Kanaka Bar, the salt of the earth. We give the earth the flavor. All right. And like I said, man, if anybody, did we miss any questions? I don't know if anybody got any questions, man. Go ahead and put them in the chat on the YouTube or the Facebook, and we'll try to get to them. But I want to before it get too late. So that's the rich Paul rule, man. Is there any more on that scripture?
Verse 5.
Go ahead.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
Read that again.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
That shows United Nations right there. We ain't at that table. The Africans at that table though. The Asians at that table. Everybody who's coming together against us is at that table. They've consulted in one consent. The Asians weren't wearing suits before. They wearing suits now. The Africans weren't wearing suits before that. You know what I'm saying? They wearing suits now because they all in league with this white man to keep us oppressed. Because they know when we get in control, it's over with for them.
Right.
All right, keep going.
They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites.
Look, everybody, Edom, the Ishmaelites, the Arabs, the white man, keep going.
Of Moab and the Hagarians.
Right, the Asians, all of them.
Jabal and Ammon and Amalek.
Right.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Right. Look, all of them, keep going.
I.S.U.P.K has also joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot, SHALAM, do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Amen. Keep going.
As to Ashur, and as to Jabin, at the brook of Kasan, which perished at Endor, they became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Or and like Zabib.
Right. So we can just try to like it's just everybody. You know what I'm saying? They brought up everybody against us. You know what I'm saying? Some of our people, you know, like everybody, you know, just like it is now. Right now today, the whole earth is against us. We got Uncle Tom's. You know what I'm saying? Because some of us like to call them graham crackers, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I thought they had Oreos.
Oreos, you know. So it's terrible, man. And so that rich Paul rule, man, go look up that rich Paul rule and you know, so you will see. Like that's just another tactic, man. You know what I'm saying, that I just seen that I just was like, man, nothing. You can't even go to be an agent for your homie. like they don't care. Like the big homie can give you all the drugs in the hood. They let that happen and let you get big. But you try to, you know, help you know, bring your homie up to help him get a better life. And man, oh, you can't do that no more. He gotta pay us first. He gotta go to school, pay us, you know, $100,000 first to, you know, get the money you want to give him, basically.
Right.
But so yeah, that's that, man. The rich Paul rule. Go check that out. Well, I'm gonna get to this question, man. Anybody else? The heaven and hell thing. So real quick, the question was sent in. You know, we say there's no place to go to. That's how they say. Y'all say ain't no place to go to. Y'all believe in reincarnation. It's not us. Okay, this is not something that I made up. That the I.S.U.P.K made up to say these are more. And I'm gonna just go straight to the bedrock scriptures. That if you want to be an officer in school, make sure you just get these scriptures because these are going to come up and they're going to be asked. So just get them. You know what I'm saying? This is something, you know, cut Christians and all of that. But reincarnation is of the Lord. It is, you know what I'm saying? You don't just die and go, you know what I'm saying, into a fiery pit. You know, the fiery pit that you go in is, you know, North Minneapolis, South and West Chicago, Detroit, Compton, you know, those are the fiery pits. No, that is hell.
Right.
If it ain't hell, go live there. And then come and tell me it's not hell.
Right.
All right? Living is like, but we're going to, like I said, we're going to get into the scriptures and show you that heaven and hell are conditions. All right? All right, let's get Matthew 6 and 10. You know what I'm saying? If you go to Isaiah 28 chapter, you know, in verse 10, it say the kingdom of thy kingdom come, thy will be done. No, not that. Salaki. That's the 10 I'm gonna get you. But Isaiah 28 and 10 says, you know, precept must be upon precept. You know, here little and there little. That's how you read the Bible. The Bible is not like a fairy tale book that you just pick up and read from cover to cover and think you're gonna understand it. The Bible says, Isaiah 28 and 10, it said, for precept must be upon precept. Not should, not might, must be upon precept. That means here, you know what I'm saying? This part, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little. So a little bit in Genesis, with a little bit in Matthew, a little bit of Revelation, make you understand the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Precept upon precept. If you get you a 1611 Bible, you'll see what I mean. Get you the original 1611 King James Bible, and that'll help you kind of understand, you know, how the scriptures was supposed to be read originally. Okay? And that'll help you out. But first and foremost, get into class. And we will teach you these scriptures. You must be taught them. Even, you know, they didn't have it all the way right. But that's the closest, you know what I'm saying? That's the closest translation. The King James 1611 is the closest translation of the truth and everything else. Go ahead.
It's the most accurate.
Most accurate.
Most accurate Dead Sea Scrolls.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right.
So,
Most accurate. Most accurate. So get that, but first and foremost, get in class and ask your questions. Now, we ain't like the Christian church. You could come up in there, sing and dance, slap tambourines, and you're going to pick up the Bible, read the scripture, and close the book, and then tell us, you know, then tell the choir to sing and make a ruckus. It ain't gonna be you know, we bring your questions in here. The scriptures say to study to show thyself approved.
right.
Bring your questions, ask your questions. We thrive on that. You know what I'm saying? And then that's you know, like how we like to do things. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the scriptures say we should do it, and we keep these scriptures to the T.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even, you know, it's the things that, like I said, you know, do the things you don't want to do to be great. If you want to be great, do the things you don't want to do. Okay, you don't want to get up and read the Bible and go to camp and, you know, stop doing drugs and stop sleeping with whores. Those are things you don't want to do. Do those things. Get up and not gossip to your friends. Get up and not smoke cigarettes. Get up. That's how you become great, by doing the things you don't necessarily want to do. But do the things that are of the Lord. All right? You got that? All right, so we get into the question that was texted me that said, why do we believe in reincarnation? All right, so we're gonna get a few scriptures. We're gonna go into these first ones, which are, like I said, once again, bedrock UPK scriptures. So if you are aspiring to be an officer, a trooper, an officer in the school, get your pen and pad out and take these scriptures down if that's what your ambitions are. Nothing wrong with being a civilian. Support this troop. Pay your tithes, all of that. Just fine. All right. But let's get it. Matthew 6 and 10. Read, brother.
Book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 10. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, right, in earth.
In what?
In earth.
In what?
In earth. As it is in heaven.
As it is where?
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven. Okay? Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. So the same things that are in heaven, the same thing, the wills and everything that the Lord will for heaven will also be in earth.
Right.
Okay? It will be in earth. You don't have to, you don't have to die to get to heaven.
Right.
Our prayer is to never have to die, to be here when Christ returns and crack that sky. That way we never have to taste death.
Right.
We be here. You know what I'm saying? That's it on that, right? All right, go to Revelations 5 and 10. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get some more just about, you know, the heavens, to understand that you don't have to die to get the kingdom of heaven. You can have that right here on the earth. Thus says the Lord. Not thus says me or the I.S.U.P.K. We are in the King James Bible. You know what I'm saying? Preferably, what is the preferably, which one is it? Preferably. Some people say preferably.
Yeah.
That would always throw you like, what is it? What's the word? Preferably? 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 You know, we say that. I know that's when we was coming up in Chicago. We used, you know, some people, I hear a lot of people call them Arabs. We used to call them Arabs. Y'all do the same thing, call them Arab? Arab, okay. They was the Arab. They go to the Arab stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but so yeah, we're gonna get some more of this, and I'm gonna try to. Yeah, we should have time to get to the second question as well.
Come.
Let's get it.
Book of Revelation, chapter 5, verse 10. It has made us unto our God kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth.
We shall reign where?
On the earth.
That's what we gonna reign as kings and priests on the earth. You don't got to die to be the king. People ready to die to get out of this hell. Like, that's why, you know, like, I'm gonna get my paradise in heaven, you know? Like, come on, man. That's terrible to feel like you got, the white man ain't gotta die to get his heaven. He traveled all over the earth and planet right now, got all the beach houses. He don't even live in them for about, probably not even a whole year, because he ain't feel like going to that one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's because they in heaven right now.
Right.
The white man is in heaven, that's his heaven right now. He's enjoying it and living deliciously in his heaven as a king and as the priest. You know what I'm saying? And he's not the real priest, but, you know, who was Joel Osteen, and I think they got one called, you know, Peter, what's his name? Peter Popoff, and you know what I'm saying? They got, you know, one dude just said, I'm just gonna call myself Dollar. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's a brother though, but I'm just saying, but he got the spirit of his father, the devil.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's no, you don't gotta die. You know what I'm saying, to get the kingdom of heaven. Actually, you gotta do the exact opposite and really live. Take in that living water that Christ was talking about, that breath of life in Genesis that he breathed into Adam, which was the law, which was how to live righteously. All right? Read that one more time.
Come. Book of Revelation, chapter 5, verse 10. And have made us unto our God kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth.
We're gonna reign on the earth. So that's very heavenly right there.
Right.
Very heavenly to reign on the earth as kings and priests. That's a heavenly state. That don't sound like you have to die. All right, let's go to Revelation. Keep in Revelation, go to 21 and 2. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for people who just tuning in, you know what I'm saying, it was a question that was asked, why do we believe in reincarnation? Why we say what we say about that? So I just, brought out the bedrock UPKs on this one. You know what I'm saying? So for troopers, like I said, or not troopers just yet, troopers who aspiring, young men that's aspiring to be officers, make sure y'all, get them scriptures down and put them in your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Put them in your inward parts. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to come up, because we deal with Christians left and right, because that's who has the authority in the earth right now. You know what I'm saying? So-called authority. I'm going to say that because I don't like how that, we got the authority. But I.S.U.P.K, but, whatever. But anyway, let's get it.
Okay. The book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 2. And I, John, saw the holy city.
And John, in Revelation, John the Revelator, he was having his visions. This is, about the end time, everything. This is John the Revelator with his visions. All right, keep going.
And I, John, saw the holy city.
What?
The holy city. New Jerusalem.
Saw what?
New Jerusalem.
New Jerusalem. Okay. Everybody knows what the old Jerusalem was, the land of Eden and all of that. The New Jerusalem, keep going.
Coming down from God.
Coming where?
Coming down from God.
You sure it ain't going up?
Coming down from God. Out of heaven.
Out of where?
Out of heaven. Prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
Coming down from heaven. You see that? Prepared as a bride. You know what that is. You know when them brides get ready for their husband. That's a metaphor of the God. Like, But when that bride get ready for her husband, what she do? She go get it perfect, everything. Hair done, everything did, whatever. That's it. You know how they do it. That's the kingdom of heaven right there. Like they, because women make this. That's why you always make the reference to women. Right. Women make this thing beautiful, right, and amazing and glorious. You know what I'm saying? They make it. They did, like a good bottle, like Jenna was saying, like a good bottle of scotch. Like they make it better. Right. You make this hell better, man. So just imagine if they make hell better. Just imagine how much our women's gonna make heaven better. Right. When they just so delicate, feet ain't never touching the earth. They just roll. They don't even walk on the ground no more, like the scriptures say. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a glorious thing, man. And so that's why the Lord, I believe, use that metaphor to, it's like the heaven's gonna be like a bride for. We're gonna read that one more time.
And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And that new city, man, our city, because that old Jerusalem, you go to it right now, that ain't for us. You know what I'm saying? That's you can go see the ruins. You know what I'm saying? You can go see what's left of it. But that ain't, the holy city no more. You go over there and see all type of homosexuals in the city of Jerusalem right now. Right. You know what I mean? So let me just a few scriptures about the heaven. And so we're gonna go into a couple. Go back to Matthew chapter 10 real quick. Matthew chapter 10, and we'll pick up at verse 28. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see that. So that was some of the heavenly things. That just felt good. This flooded with them good feelings of that heavenly state. You know what I'm saying? That the white man is in, but he's absolutely gonna lose. And we're gonna regain. It's gonna be much better. If you love this white man's heaven and things that he has, ours is gonna be even much better than that, because everything we do is much better. You know what I'm saying? It just is. It just is. That's why they try to take everything that we produce or create. All right. You ready? Okay. Let's get it.
Book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body.
And do what?
Fear not them which kill the body.
And we just kind of went into that. Well, Officer McCarty just pulled that scripture about fear. The Lord didn't give us the spirit of fear. Don't fear them that kill the body. And we know the white man killing us all over this earth, killing us in the Walmarts, killing us on the streets, killing us, for nothing. Random traffic stops, got us aborting our babies, any and everything. But fear them. Read that again.
Fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill thy soul.
But what?
But are not able to kill the soul.
But are not able to kill your soul. They are not able to kill your spirit. They ain't able to kill that thing that makes you you. Keep going.
But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
You see? And that's the Most High. Fear him that can destroy soul and body in hell. The Most High can do that. Don't fear them on earth. You know what I'm saying? Who can just destroy the soul? Who can just destroy the body? All right? Fear them that can destroy the soul and the body. But the Most High makes you alive and dead. He can make that soul never come back again in this earth. You know what I'm saying? Like you never again. And you just stay in that state of nothing. But that's what you should fear. Fear the Lord. That's the beginning of wisdom. That's what the scripture says. The beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. Right. You got a question? Huh? That's it. If any questions you have, you raise your hand and we'll get it. Go ahead.
I don't have a question. I was kind of shocked because I thought reincarnation was always happening. When you said usually you didn't say nothing yourself.
No, but the state okay, so it is. But that state of nothingness is coming right back into hell again. Like who wants to, He can kill the body and the soul. Who wants to continue to be reincarnated into hell, into poverty, into want and need of all things? Who wants to continue to be at the bottom? That's nothingness. That's just, you want to continue to go through the same thing over and over again. Kind of like that movie, what's it, The Groundhog Day? I don't know if y'all ever seen that. But it's like, just living the same thing over and over and over. That is like hell. You know what I'm saying? And that's the kind of the state that we in, kind of having to get up every morning. People who ain't got the truth. But in the truth, when we can get out there and we can travel, we can do our thing and we can lift up the people and go out there, that ain't the same. But when you going through hell and you just gotta get up, you're a robot, get up, go there, go to sleep, get up, go back, go to sleep. It's just different. It's a different type of hell when you don't have the opportunity to be in the truth, to know that this is temporary, to know that this is a means to an end, to know that the Most High, now that you got the truth, you finna come up out of this. You know what I'm saying? But not knowing that and feeling like that this is it, that's what mass, that's what mass drug use come from. That's what mass, the homosexuality is trying to do anything. Depression, suicide, all of those things. That's where it comes from. All right. Keep going.
Are not two sparrows sold?
Oh, no, we're gonna drop that one. Get Ecclesiastes 3:16. Just to answer that question, you know what I'm saying? Because this is, and like I said, and this is, we can get into a bit more, but this is just about, heaven and hell, what was that, and then because that always goes together. That's what people get it from, like being in hell or in reincarnation. So it's two different things, but we'll get into, we in the hell part of this breakdown right now, like I said. Go ahead.
It's a lot of people who ask that question and also think, is there an in-between?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A middle world or something like that.
Well, so like you like you a ghost.
Right.
Right, go ahead.
So like they call it like purgatory or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, some Christian purgatory or something.
Whatever. Maybe that's middle class for a black man, I guess. Maybe that's middle class. You think you out of the hell, you know what I'm saying? But you find out, like LeBron James being in the rich class, that you still going through the same hell as us. You know what I'm saying? You still ain't no better than any other nigga.
Right.
They still look at you the same. Go ahead.
Jay-Z still a nigga.
Right. Still a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You find out that way. So that's the middle ground they want to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Other than that. But let's get it.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment.
The place of what?
The place of judgment.
This is what they love to say. Only God can judge me. But yeah. And where is that place? Read that again.
And moreover, I saw under the sun.
Under the sun. Somebody, what is under the sun? I just want some clarity. What is under the sun? One of y'all sisters. Who know what's under the sun? Raise your hand. Go ahead. Huh? Earth. Earth is under the sun.
Right.
Right? Let's keep going. So now that we got that part, we understand that Earth is under the sun. Keep going.
The place of judgment.
The place of what?
The place of judgment.
The place of judgment, where you will be judged. Like people are like, you can't judge me. You can't judge. They love to say that when we on the street telling them they gotta stop being whores.
Right.
Like you can't be a homosexual, you gotta stop. You can't judge me. Did I put you to death for being this homosexual?
Right.
That's a judgment. I ain't never went to see a judge in this empire. And they told me, you know what, it's not okay that you sold all them drugs out there. Don't do it again. They let me leave. They didn't let me leave after that. What did they do to me?
They gave you judgment.
They gave me a judgment. They gave me a punishment. All right? That's what judgment is, punishment. Something that's going to happen. So the place of judgment, which is where?
Under the sun.
Under the sun.
The place of judgment. That wickedness was there.
And what was there?
Wickedness was there.
Wickedness was there, and what else was there?
And the place of righteousness.
Yeah, his righteousness and wickedness on this earth. That's proven in the I.S.U.P.K, the one body of Christ. Righteousness and wickedness in the world. That's where you will be judged at. You're going to be judged on this earth. Okay? Don't think about it as some fairy tale land that the white man told you about with a white man with a pitchfork and horns and a tail waiting to stick you in. No. That lake of fire and all of that, that is the nuclear war that's coming. The nuclear war is coming to America. World War III is coming. If you're paying attention, it's coming. It's on what they say, on the break. On the break. All right? Keep going.
That iniquity was there. Verse 17. I said in my heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked.
God shall do what?
Judge the righteous and the wicked.
Like he said, you're going to come before the Most High, and he's going to judge the people who are righteous and the wicked. You're going to be judged on earth, under the sun. That's where the judgment happens. You're going to come back into the earth and live out your judgment. Keep going.
For there is a time there for every purpose and for every work.
For every purpose and for every work. For every purpose, everything you got to do, righteous or wicked, is going to be judged under the sun. Under the sun. All right? Now grab Deuteronomy 32 and 22 real quick. Deuteronomy 32 and 22. And then and I'm going to get a couple more scriptures just more in reincarnation. Okay? Just, while we got a little time, just for just to get them, man, just so they understand that this is not my words or the I.S.U.P.K words. This is thus says the Lord.
Right.
Thus says the Lord is all these things, man. All right?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 22. For a fire is kindled in thy anger.
Right.
And shall burn unto the lowest hell.
Until what?
The lowest hell.
The lowest hell. Go ahead.
Right,
and burn until the lowest hell, like, man. And so there's a couple of, like, man, keep going.
And shall consume the earth.
You could show that lowest hell gonna do what?
Shall consume the earth.
One more time, just for the people who think it's a pitchfork man somewhere waiting on them. She'll do what?
Shall consume the earth.
Right here on earth. Keep going.
With her increase.
Right.
And set on fire the foundations of the mountains.
Come on, man. That's right here. That's right here. That's nuclear war. That's famine. That's disease. That's that's hell. Like people, blacks, Hispanics, and natives know we in hell.
Right.
But it's going to be an even lower hell.
Right.
The lowest hell is when that nuclear fire hit, and all your family who didn't want to believe in the truth, who said you was crazy, who said you didn't know what you was talking about. Man, that's gonna be ugly when your mama burned. Like, they say they're gonna fall at your left and at your right. Like, what can I see you on the reincarnation? See you on the next one. Look, you know what I mean? But man, like you might, like you never know. The people that come back, people always like, what happened to that baby? Why, you know what I'm saying? What happened to, why they died? How that person was born blind and this person was born, you don't know what they did in their other life. That's their punishment. That's their judgment. They got to walk the earth blind in their next life.
Right.
So do right in this life, because you're going to pay for it. Thus says the Lord. This is not, I'm just reading, man. Come on, man. I'm just, blowing the trumpet. You know what I'm saying? Probably, they say, lift up your voice like a trumpet. That's what we have. Can't wait to get back out here at camps, Saturday. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Lift up your voice lift up the voice like a trumpet to the people. Blow the trumpet. Because we are the watchmen on the earth. You know what I'm saying? To teach our people their transgressions, so they know that war is coming. We've been telling them, Commander General YAHANNA been saying, you ain't gonna be safe in the Walmart. He been saying you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is years ago. Oh man, That happened like that. Yeah, so that's why we got it done. It's that time too, man, brothers. You know, make sure y'all get them funds in for that Minnesota school. That's coming. That's a little sidebar. Get them funds in, man. That pledge you pledge for the school. Like why I got it. You like listen, them funds in, man. We got the thing on the break. On the break. Get them funds in, man. But anyway, so that's hell, man. We in hell right now. Heaven and hell is on earth. We ain't gotta die to get it. Brothers and sisters know we in hell. You know what I'm saying? These abortion clinics, you gotta kill a whole baby because you make $6. Like if only I made $5 more, I wouldn't have had to murder that baby. Like that is hell, man. Like really? If you made $5 more, you wouldn't have had to murder a baby. If that ain't hell, man, come on, man. You kill a brother over because he came to my house, he stole my flat screen TV. How much was that flat screen TV? Oh man, I paid $700. So this brother had to get his brains blown out. Now you got 25 years to life, over $700. If that ain't hell, brother, I don't know what else is hell, man. Like, I bought a pack of cigarettes. This is in the worldly thing. I bought a pack of cigarettes for you brothers in the world in that hell. But I bought a pack of cigarettes and decided to sell a few of them. And I got choked to death by the police officer. If that ain't hell, brother, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If this ain't enough. If you feel like you gotta die to get worse than blacks, Hispanics, and natives, if you don't feel like, you know, if this ain't burning you to your soul every day, getting up on Facebook, seeing the murders of your brothers and sisters all over the planet, if that ain't hell, I don't know what is, man. I don't know what else you need to see. You might be an Esau, sociopath or whatever. If you need to see more destruction and corruption and pedophilia and homosexuality, you need to see more than that to see that you in hell. All right? Well, we got a little time. Wait, let's see what we have. We got. I want to get that other one. Grab Matthews real quick, just in case. They did ask about hell and reincarnation. I know we'll see how much time we got to go through. Grab Matthews 16 and 14 real quick. Just to show, so those, heaven and hell, because the question was about heaven and hell being a condition, and also why we believe in reincarnation.
Book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 14. And they said, come, say that thou art John the Baptist.
Read that again. Read it properly.
And they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist.
Right. So yeah, they say, some say you are John the Baptist. You know what I'm saying? That's what they asking. Like, some say thou art John the Baptist. Like, what do you mean? If reincarnation is in the Bible, what are they actually trying? How could some say that somebody else is another person? You see what I'm saying? Because John the Baptist was a person. So how could somebody else be that person if it wasn't reincarnation? That's just, a question. Yeah, you can take it how you want. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just reading the scripture. All right? Keep going.
Some, even Elijah.
So read it again and look at the punctuation just to see how they say it. Just read it, so I'm gonna let you read it all the way through. And just look at the punctuation.
And they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist.
Some say that thou art John the Baptist.
Some.
Elias. No, some Elias. You see how it's breaking down? Some say they are John the Baptist. Some Elias. Keep going.
And others, Jeremiah.
Right, Jeremiah.
Or one of the prophets.
Or one of the prophets. Like, how is that possible? Why would somebody think that this Christ was somebody else? Go ahead.
It's like they just basically named like 5 different people.
Right. Like,
they said that Yahawashi could be, basically.
That Yahawashi could be Christ. Right. Yahawashi Christ is, in their words, But yeah, that's how y'all can be. All from the Old Testament. Like, are you one of them? You know what I'm saying? Are you these people? When you know what I'm saying? Because John said it. John the Baptist said it. Like, I'm not even fit to lace the boots of the person that comes after me.
Right.
John the Baptist said that. And so that's just a little precept into why we say baptism is garbage. Because you dunk somebody in the water that's a flaming homosexual, he's just gonna come up a wet flaming homosexual. Like, you gotta stop being homo. You gotta stop doing rides on the weekend at the 90s. You gotta stop that. You have to stop. You gotta stop sucking that glass penis as well with the drug. Like, if you get dunked in the water as a drug addict, you're gonna come up a wet drug addict. Your lighter might not work though. So like, come on, man.
Hey, so I know, I guess niggas get baptized every time they take a bath or a shower.
Right, you know what I mean? Like, you know. And so, but this is reincarnation just for that question. Like, and now we got enough time for maybe another one. Let's see. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 1:9. Let's just go there for time's sake. You know what I'm saying? Let's go there. You know what I'm saying? So, and so just for reference, you know, John the Baptist was, you know, the prophet Elijah. You know, because that was prophecy as well. But that's just another whole thing. We ain't got no time to just delve into it.
Okay. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9. The things that have been.
Read that again.
The thing that has been.
The thing that has been.
It is that which shall be.
The thing that has been is that which shall be. You've been here. Your soul, your spirit has been in this earth. Is what shall be. Keep going.
And that which is done is that which shall be done.
Things that have been done in the past. There's also been, we all been around our family members who say, man, y'all, that's that dance, y'all, that's just that old Roger Rabbit. That's just that old, we've been doing that. You know what I'm saying? These shootings that's going on, that been happening. In Rosewood and Red Summer and Black Wall Street. It's been happening over history. When black people do great, they come against us and kill us. This is nothing new. Those things that shall be done will be done. Your grandfather was a drug addict. Your grandfather was a pimp. Your mama was a hoe. Your grandmama was a hoe and a stripper. You know, like these things been going on. It's up to you to change the cycle, to do something different, to become not insane. One of my favorite definitions, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. That is the definition of insanity. So if you want something different, you have to do something different. Our family, you know, the truth been around since 1969. So now you have opportunity to change the path, change the narrative for your family, for your daughters, for your sons. But you got to do it. We keep going on that.
And there is no new thing under the sun.
Read that again.
And there is no new thing under the sun.
Read that one more time.
And there is no new thing under the sun.
There is no new thing under the sun. That's where, like, if that is thus says the Lord, that's not me. Your spirit is not new. It's not new. That thing is back again. You know, science, they call it energy. You know what I'm saying? It's just transferred. It never disappears. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? That body goes away. Don't worry about, the scripture said, don't worry about the thing that can kill the body. That's nothing. That thing that makes you you, that comes back again. But it's just about the state that it comes back in. And that's up to you in the way that you live your life in this body. Lord willing, this is the last body, and we get this body transformed And to get, you know what I'm saying, and don't have to taste death. You know, that's the ultimate goal. All right. We'll end it with this last one. Grab go to 3 and 15. So you can stay in the same joint. 3 and let's see, we can go forward and backwards. Go to no, keep going. Keep going. Yeah, go to 10.
You said verse 10?
Yeah, 6 and 10.
6 and 10?
Yep. So ain't that what you was in?
You was at 1.
Oh, Salaki, 6 and 10.
Ecclesiastes chapter 6, verse 10.
Hold on, wait. Okay, I did say that wrong. Salaki. Go to 3. What we at, 5 minutes? I wanted to, let's see if we can get through it. Go ahead, 3 and 15.
3 and 15.
Yeah, let's see if we.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 15. That which has been now, and that which is to be hath already been.
Man, you know, that is thus says the Lord. That's in your Bible, Ecclesiastes. That has been now and already been, that what shall be. Keep going. That was already been. Keep going.
And God required that which is past. Verse 16.
And just real quick, I'm just giving you that which is past. God requires to know what you have done in your past life before you move on, because that's what the judgment. He requires that. He want to know, how did you live the life that you had? Keep going.
Verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
Right. Same thing once again. Now go into 6 and 10.
Ecclesiastes chapter 6, verse 10. That which have been is already uslaki. That which has been is named already, and it is known that it is man. Neither may he contend with him that is mightier than he.
Read that one more time. Last one.
That which has been is named already.
That which has been is named already. You know what I'm saying? Your soul, that which has been, that's your soul. It's named already. It's you. You've been named. The Lord knew you from the womb. It's you. Keep going.
And it is known that it is man.
That it is what?
Man.
It is what?
Man.
It is you. And you will pay, good or bad, for the way you live right now. Keep going.
Either may he contend with him.
Read that again.
Neither may he contend with him that is mightier than he.
Right. You can't do nothing about it. That is thus says the Lord, man. So live righteously now. Do the best you can now. Be great now. Love your brother like you love yourself now. Love your sister like you love yourself now. Do it now. Because you don't know when that day of the Lord is coming. You know what I'm saying? So we'll wrap it up right there because we're running out of time, man. So with that, man, I'm gonna say, get to that. What's coming up next? We got New York. New York is coming up next. You know what I'm saying? August the 29th through the 34th. That weekend, man. Get to the New York headquarters barbecue cookout. It's going to be a glorious event. Get there. Subscribe to everything I.S.U.P.K Minneapolis, YouTube, Facebook, everything. I.S.U.P.K Minneapolis, man. You know what I'm saying? We're really doing this work. Go to ISUPK.com. Hit that donation bucket. Pay your tithes. Send some money into this troop to brothers that's actually helping the nation. We helping brothers pay bills all over the planet out. You know what I'm saying? We helping brothers and sisters to get on their feet. We canceling all times of the night. Feed people all times of the night. Getting up, helping people with their children. We doing this work, man. Whatever we got to do. Helping brothers, we actually doing it, man. Support this truth, man. I don't care what it is, send it in, I.S.U.P.K.com. With that, I'm gonna say shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah to all the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Alatham Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shabbat all the sisters, man.
Yeah.